Right, so for today's video, we've got some furniture drama and how a company's reputation has definitely took a hit over the past month or so. Now, we're actually going to be talking about a couple of different stories, all revolving around the same company here. And the company in question is Ashley Furniture. And even though I personally hadn't heard of Ashley Furniture before, from what I've gathered here, they actually are a very big company. I believe they have over 1,000 stores worldwide, with about 750 being in the United States. And in this first situation, which is actually the more recent situation we're going to be talking about today, and the reason I want to speak about first is because this is the first video I saw. This is how I was even made aware of Ashley Furniture. Then I dug a little bit deeper and saw there were some other people that had some opinions. But in this first situation, someone else you need to be aware of is Smooth Jasmine, a TikTok of about 3 million followers. And she recently uploaded a video where she makes it very clear that she believes Ashley Furniture has wronged her mum.
You can treat me any type of way and I won't say a thing, but the minute you come for my family, it's over. So I'm giving Ashley Furniture 3 seconds to respond to this video because my mom is not a fighter. You all know Miss Keisha lets the Lord fight her battles, but her daughter, on the other hand, also not a fighter, but I am petty and I have time today.
Jasmine goes on to explain that her mum wanted a couch. Jasmine, I believe, ended up buying her a couch as a gift. There was a specific couch and specific colour that her mum wanted, and when it actually arrived, it was the wrong colour. It was just straight up the wrong couch.
So I got my parents a new couch. That's what my mom wanted for her birthday. I send my mom the money for the couch. She goes to Ashley Furniture, finds a couch that she wants, but not in the color that she wants it. They tell her that they can order that exact couch that she wanted in the color that she wanted. But when it got delivered, it's not the couch that she wanted. It was damaged, first of all, and it's missing the features that she wanted in her couch. So she goes to call them about it, and this lady, Bridget is her name, tells her that the zero gravity feature that my mom wanted in the couch has different levels. So that specific color has a different level of zero gravity. I don't know what that means, but it smells like a lie to me.
So yeah, as you just heard, Jasmine thought that was a lie. She ends up asking someone at a different store if it's a lie. Turns out it is, according to Jasmine. So they actually go into the store because the communication just is very poor. It's very hard to get in touch with them. So they go into the store and they realize that the couch her mum actually wanted was a lot cheaper. The problem being here, when doing the exchange, she wasn't going to get that difference back, even though that was a couch she wanted originally.
My mom calls the other store to confirm, and they confirm it is a lie. So she's been calling them back and forth to get some answers and to get the couch that she wants. They continue to give her the runaround. They don't respond to her text. When they do, that's, oh, we'll give you a call back. When she calls, oh, they're not available. They'll call you back. They never call her back. So today my parents went into the store because they're tired of being ignored. They tell them that they can exchange the couch, but they find out that the couch she really wanted is over $1,000 cheaper, but they're not going to pay her back the difference and make her pay for shipping. Huh?
Yes, we'll quickly realise as we go through these couple of topics here that there's a recurring theme. And the main one being is that some of the accusations that have been made against Ashley Furniture is that they will almost manipulate people into paying more. Again, I'm not saying that's 100% true, right? I've never bought anything from Ashley Furniture before, but that is the recurring thing that keeps popping up throughout these couple of videos. So after Jasmine posted this original video, it blows up, it gets 2.5 million views. A lot of people are pissed off at Ashley Furniture. And I mean, looking at the comments on this video, you can see people aren't exactly happy. So there's comments like this one saying, Ashley Furniture, you know you done fucked up, right? Ashley Furniture is terrible. They send multiple people out to fix my couch. I had my couch replaced 2 times, had a guy in my house climbing all over my couch and sat in my floor for over an hour doing his report. My BFF had the same issues with hers from there. I mean, to be fair, the vast majority of the comments, actually, now that I'm properly looking at them, is from people telling their own personal experiences of Ashley Furniture and saying they weren't very good. Someone's actually left a comment here saying, did you see the other TikTokers thread about this lady's battle with Ashley Furniture? She got millions of views. We're going to get to that. But before we get to that, we actually do have an update video from Jasmine. And it becomes clear straight away that Jasmine doesn't believe the situation's got any better.
I was never planning on making any sort of update video about this whole furniture situation. My plan was to call them out, take my business elsewhere, and move on, but they have managed to take their unprofessionalism to a whole new level, which I didn't think was possible. So correct me if I'm wrong, but in a situation like this, once all is said and done, there is absolutely no reason for an employee to reach back out to a customer unless they are reaching out to apologize and or correct the situation. Am I wrong? So tell me why. Last night, my mom receives a text message from Bridget's personal cell. Now, Bridget is the sales associate that I mentioned in my last video.
Yeah, so you can kind of see where this is going, right? Jasmine goes on to explain that Ashley Furniture haven't actually tried doing anything to fix this situation themselves. Instead, someone working at the store, and that was mentioned in the original video, actually ends up messaging Jasmine's mum off her personal phone number. And in this message, she is claiming that people in the comment section of Jasmine's video are sending death threats, specifically to her mum, like the Ashley Furniture employees mum who has passed away, but in reality, she just read the comment wrong. We can have a look at it here. So this is a screenshot we see in the video, the messages on the left being from the employee at Ashley Furniture, and she sent Jasmine's mum a screenshot with a message underneath saying, seems like your daughter has a nice Christian following. Now I have a death threat on my mother. Well, she's already dead since '05. Nice family. And the comment in question is this one right here that says, tell Bridget we ride at dawn for your mum. And like I said, she just completely misread the comment. Obviously, what this comment is actually saying is that they're on the same side as Jasmine's mum, right? They're on Jasmine's mum's side, and Bridget has took this as in they're talking about her mum. And now at this point in the video, Jasmine goes on to give her thoughts on this.
First and foremost, Bridget, I am so sorry about the loss of your mother, but my flabbers are still gasted over the fact that you, one, saw that comment as a threat to you personally, two, had the time to go through the comments of my video, but didn't have the time to reach back out to my mom to apologize about this situation, and three, sent my mom a text on your personal cell phone number about a situation that you could have DM'd me about.
Now, the final update we got in this situation was that Ashley Furniture did reach out and they said they were going to fix the situation, but we didn't get a further update than that. We don't know if it has actually been fixed yet. And if you remember that comment we spoke about earlier where they mentioned another TikToker who had an experience with Ashley Furniture and spoke about it, we're going to take a look at that now. But if we look solely at this next situation, it might take a while for Jasmine's situation to get resolved. I'll show you what I mean. So another person you'd be aware of here is Gigi Pearl, and she recently uploaded a video saying that she's been defrauded for $350 by Ashley Furniture.
We were defrauded $350. I have receipts and I'm dropping names. I wouldn't even had known about this if it weren't for my last post where I told you about how rats chewed through our patio cushions. And I went down to Ashley Furniture and asked customer service if they could order me replacements. And she said, we can't do that, but you have warranty protection services. I said, no, we don't. She goes, oh, yes, you do. And it was very suspicious when she reprinted my original receipt from 2.5 years ago. She stapled this brochure on top. I had never seen that brochure before in my entire life. And Doug and I have never, ever in the history of our marriage ever paid for any of those warranty add-ons.
Yeah, so you get a basic gist of what's happening here, right? She wanted her cushions replaced, and then she is told that she is paid for this warranty protection service, to which she believes that she didn't. And that's where the $350 comes into play, because the warranty protection service is about that much. And it's not just because they got this like free upgrade or anything like that. What Gigi is saying here is that they actually charged her the $350 without telling her. And the way that she proves this is by showing the receipt that she had kept. She says her husband keeps like all big purchase receipts. And when adding up all the numbers on the receipt, she realizes that she was overcharged.
He has file drawers full of old paper stuff. And double God bless my Luddite husband, because not only did he have the original paperwork, but he has the original Visa receipt that I signed. And we're going to look at it together because I'll show you how these sneaky ass bastards do this. If you notice the first line item, $399.99, that's for delivery and setup. I did not want to be a weekend IKEA warrior. The second line item, where it says subtotal, this is the actual price of all of the furniture we bought. And the third line item is simply sales tax. Final total, $5,026.23, right? If you add up all three of those line items, delivery, subtotal, / furniture plus the tax, your actual total will come out to $349.99 less.
Yeah, so we can see the receipt here. Obviously, there's some certain things that are blocked out, right? Like a name is blocked out here. She also says that this top bit that's blocked out is her address. But yeah, as we can see here, when you add up the delivery fee, the subtotal, which is the couch, and the tax, it definitely doesn't add up to $5,000. There's a hidden charge here. And what Gigi is saying has happened here is that she was charged for this like warranty protection service, not told about it, to the point where they didn't even put it on the receipt. They just, I guess what Gigi's saying is hoping that no one would do the maths and figure out that this is actually too much. Which, if that is the case, obviously you should go without saying, that is incredibly shady. And according to the comment section, Gigi isn't the only person has experienced this. Now, Gigi goes on to explain like why she didn't add this up and notice it earlier. She also goes on to explain how she's tried to get in contact with Ashley Furniture since, and that's been a nightmare.
After a 9-hour workday and sitting in the store for 90 minutes while Doug negotiated the sale, I didn't even think to double check Ashley on their math. I do remember saying to the sales associate, gosh, this seems like a whole lot more. She said, yes, but remember you added in the delivery and setup fee. You're going to be so glad you did that. And I'm nodding along with her. Were we ever offered a warranty protection service? No. Would we have taken one if it was offered? No. So I emailed Ashley Furniture letting them know of their deceptive practice as if they don't know already. and each one of my 3 email addresses bounced back. I go to their conflict resolution page. In order for me to file a conflict resolution with Ashley Furniture, I must first waive my rights to a jury trial. Okay, don't think I need that. But I must also waive my rights to a class action lawsuit and then waive your rights to something else. Theoretically, there's power in numbers, and I don't want to waive my rights. So what can I do? I can share, I can educate. I can also give Ashley Furniture 10 business days from today to get a hold of me and make this right, since this is my only way of communicating with them. Other than that, my only recourse would be to file with Better Business Bureau, California Attorney General, California Consumer Protection Affairs, and oh, that warranty, they denied my claim.
Yeah, I mean, what a twist at the end of the story, right? I mean, just to make matters worse, not only has she been charged for something that she says that she had no idea about, but the thing she was charged for, the warranty protection service, doesn't even work apparently, right? They denied a claim for the warranty. So realistically, it probably feels like to Gigi that she was charged for absolutely nothing. Now the next update video we got from Gigi, it felt like the situation was being resolved, and this seemed like, you know, the situation was going to be over. Spoiler alert, it's not. We've got a couple more videos after this. But basically, Ashley Furniture reached out, said they wanted to fix the situation. They claim that Gigi is the first person that's ever dealt with this from Ashley, to which Gigi replies saying that she's heard from other people that they've also experienced something like this, and says that she feels like the only reason that she's even being contacted here is because she made the viral video.
I'm the first person he has ever heard of this happening to. I mentioned to him, I was reading in my comment section that this has happened to other people, and I believed it to be systemic. He did not argue with me. He didn't push back. He didn't even explicitly defend his company. He was very professional, and he moved the conversation forward, stating that because he was with corporate, he had the ability to locate cushions and to get them for me. He asked how many were damaged. I said 6, it's 5 on the bottom, and the one small one that fits in the corner. I am 100% aware the only reason that I was reached out to is simply because you guys commented, tagged Ashley Furniture, and the big thing is you guys have reposted this a ton and it's gained visibility. And I feel a little bit guilty that I am the recipient of having a resolution. But I do want to suggest, see this account? This account here is the one that Ashley has DM'd me from. I might suggest that you also DM this account, give them the date of your incident, be polite, be concise, and ask them to open a ticket for you. Do I think this will work? Hell, I don't know.
Okay, so like I mentioned, that update video felt like it maybe was going to be the last time that Gigi had to speak about the situation. Turns out it wasn't. And in fact, in the next video, she explains that getting this refund has been quite a bit harder than she expected.
When the supervisor called me, we talked about the refund. I let him know that my credit card was now inactive. He said that doesn't matter. He said we posted the old inactive card, your bank reconciles on their end, and you'll see it on your new credit card. I didn't expect to see the refund right after that phone call, but I did expect to see it the next business day, or the next business day, or the next business day. But you want to know what happened instead? My husband gets an email. The email asked him to call them so they could process the refund. He goes, "Do you want me to forward this email to you?" I said, "No, I'm the one who made the post. You have nothing to do with this other than saving receipts."
And basically what Gigi goes on to explain is that there was a bunch of like delay tactics is what it seems like here, where they're saying like a supervisor is going to get in contact with you. Then Ashley finally respond and say they need something else from Gigi before they can process the refund.
I get a customer service agent who says, "Oh wow, this refund," she goes, "it's going to be a manual transaction. I don't really know how to do this. My supervisor, she just left for lunch. She'll be back in an hour and I'll have her give you a call." Of course, I never heard from the supervisor, and I didn't hear from the supervisor the next day or the next, but by that third day, I thought, lunch is over, bitch, and I call back. I get a completely different customer service agent. This customer service agent says that in order to process my refund, she needs a verification letter from my bank. In the verification letter, she needs the last 4 digits of the credit card I charged the patio set on, and the last 4 digits of my current active credit card. I thought, bitch, you don't need shit from me, but I thought, let me play.
Some more time goes by, Gigi still hasn't received a refund. She then gets an email from Ashley saying that they can't process the refund without actually speaking to Gigi on the phone, like, again, I guess. So Gigi ends up ringing them, she's then put on hold, and then the call disconnects after exactly 20 minutes, and this happens multiple times.
I thought, okay, well, let me give him a call. Get on the phone. This time, I'm not met with the customer service agent. I'm put on hold. And after I'm on hold for 3 or 4 minutes, I go, I know the game they're playing. Let me just see when my call times out. It times out at exactly 20 minutes. At that point in time, they had flagged my number to automatically time out, and to prove it, I called back the next day at this time. And guess what? I timed out exactly at 20 minutes later. So Ashley Furniture, the longer you delay the refund, the more the public wants to know the status. And every delay you create just continues to add fuel to that original post. You know that original post, the one that you called me about, the one that has 1.9 million views and is shown 500,000 times on FYPs each week? Yeah, that one. I'm not the one keeping this alive. You are.
Yes, as you just heard, Gigi is talking about like how many people have actually seen this situation now. As of the time I'm recording this video, if you add all the videos together that Gigi made on the situation, it's about 7 million views, with the original video being on 5.5 million views just on its own. Now in the final video, Gigi goes on to explain that she did finally receive the refund, and we can see some text on screen here that says 40 days, countless emails, phone calls, and then they blocked my number. So you remember earlier when I said that there's a chance, bearing in mind this situation, that Jasmine's situation doesn't really get resolved very quickly? This is basically where I was getting that from. Because according to Gigi, it took 40 days after finding out that she was going to get the situation resolved to it then actually being resolved. Now again, it's important to note here that I haven't seen an update on Jasmine's situation yet. It might literally be resolved already, right? It might have been resolved in a couple of days. I just haven't seen anything. But what has become clear here is that there are multiple people that have had a negative experience with Ashley Furniture. And in fact, there were more videos that I could have showed in this one that were just like smaller, like shorter videos I just didn't add. These were kind of like the two main situations that I saw, but there's multiple people that have came out with these negative experiences, and it just seems like if we're just looking at these videos here, there's some customer service problems going on. And I mean, if that whole warranty thing is a reoccurring tactic that they use, obviously that is incredibly shady. In Jasmine's videos, we heard how her mum actually got charged over $1,000 more than she should have. Incredibly shady. Like, it's not a good look, if we're being honest here. And I would love to know your opinions in the comment section down below and everything that we spoke about in today's video. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So if you did enjoy this video, please do a like down below, subscribe if you are new. If you're interested in some other content, me and Emily have a channel. We've just recently uploaded a road trip video. If you're interested in that, that's linked in the description. And yeah, until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.